secondary teacher education program at Utah State University certifies more teachers than any other school in the state. Joining me today, Vinnie Exton, Marilyn Kutch, Utah State University Uintah Basin faculty members. Good to have you here.
Hi, Bob. Good to be here.
It's exciting to talk about the teaching profession. Vinnie, let's start with you. Why choose a teaching major?
Bob, I can think of two major reasons to become a teacher. One is people who want to stay home in the summers can be teachers, and so they can pursue a professional career and then be home with their families or go into a seasonal position outside the classroom in the summers. Secondly, if you're passionate about any particular content area, there's nothing more rewarding, I believe, than to teach those concepts to adolescents who are just about to be sprung on the professional world themselves.
Marilyn, would you mind giving us an overview of the secondary teacher education program?
I would be happy to, Bob. First of all, I can't say enough about the teacher education and leadership school that our department is housed under, because it is in the top 25 in the nation. So you know you receive a high quality education without leaving your home area. And it is a 3-semester program that shows you how to teach your content area for grades 6 through 12. And you're also able to take some of your major or minor classes if you have any that are left over. Now you want to remember that it is always going to be taught after hours, so you can still maintain your job. You can also take other classes if you're interested in other content area minors that you'd like to add on, or endorsements. But it is a 35-credit 3-semester program that culminates with your student teaching semester, and most of our students, they elect to stay in their home areas. So throughout your 3 semesters plus your other classes, you'll be staying there with online classes or interactive broadcast classes.
So being in the top 25%, no wonder it's so popular of a choice. Vinnie, a lot of students will ask what teaching majors are available here in the Uintah Basin. Would you mind responding?
You bet, Bob. Our teaching majors are tailored to secondary schools, and the core topics, the core subjects are math, English, history, and sciences. We also offer a psychology teaching major and minor, as well as an ESL, that's English as a second language, and library sciences as a teaching minor as well. So in other words, the students who graduate from our program have both a major and a minor teaching emphasis, which means they're extremely marketable.
What's the admissions criteria like, Marilyn, for students wanting to get in the program?
All right, good question. First of all, we have a 2.75 GPA requirement. Finishing up your university studies component, and also your content major and minor advisor will be giving us your information, letting us know that you're ready to get into our program. We have a speech and hearing test that's required, along with a writing exam that you must pass. Then of course there's the background check, and then you're ready to finish up your admissions packet and come into our program.
You two have vast experience in the teaching field, so there are a lot of rewards to being a teacher. So in talking to this audience who's seeking your advice and some information on the secondary education, tell them some of those rewards that you've experienced.
There's nothing more fun than watching the proverbial light bulb come on in a student's eyes when you're teaching a new concept or a new idea or even new vocabulary. It's a wonderful feeling.
Right now there's going to become a major shortfall within the next 10 years, and maybe even pronounced in the next 4 years, of not having enough secondary education teachers in the state of Utah and also in our regional campus areas. So this is the time now to use your talents that you've been given and your interest in your content major and minors and really impact the world in a greater way.
It's exciting to see students certify right here in the Uintah Basin, stay here and teach, and yet we lose some too. They go outside the area and teach. How rewarding it must be for you too as well, and other teachers in our faculty ranks, and seeing people go off and teach.
It is, Bob.
For those of you who want more information on the secondary teacher education program, these two are available by phone or through their email address, and they'd be certainly happy to respond to your questions. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob.